messed up by the somersault in the end zone?
No.
Liked it? What do you think of it, the flip?
That's something I've never been able to do. I know people can do it, rather easily. Something I always tried to do. Rehearsed it. I've tried to flip off a diving board into water. I've tried to do it off of a trampoline. Well, we definitely do keep track of something historic, like what J.K. Dobbins has done with the plus 100-yard games in back-to-back openers. I think it hasn't been done ever by the Chargers, and I don't know how many it's been done by the rest of the NFL, but so excited for him. Elijah Molden, want to take my hat off to Joe Ortiz and Chad Alexander and the whole pro personnel department for finding Elijah for us. And he's come in and been such a great addition. I mean, just so quick. He's added into the team. And knowing what to do, first of all, in about a week, 2-week time frame is commendable in itself. But, the way he's playing, he's tackling. He's got the huge interception today. Phenomenal. And maybe nobody more excited for it than Quentin Johnson. Just Q is everybody on the team really likes Q and loves him, respects him. They probably most of all because he's kind of been picked on by a lot of people, and it doesn't faze him. He just keeps doing him, and he works on stuff that he needs to get better at, and most important part, he doesn't ever get the big head. He just keep doing you, Q. It's working, and to make the tough contested catch, the touchdown, then work his way open on the second touchdown, huge, and continues to make these tough catches across the middle. I mean, not many people do that. I mean, when they're just a heavy ball lasered right on you in traffic, contested again today or on the move. So excited about that. Great game. A lot of people. Derwin James, loved the way he runs and hits. Everybody who likes football would. Denzel Perryman, same type of player there. Our offensive line, I thought, took another step. Great to see Gus Edwards, getting in the mix and having a really good game. And J.K., another big long run. Those are hard to get. Those are hard to get in the National Football League, plus 40-yard runs. So a lot of good defense. Again, the great another great performance. And another thing that's really hard to get is 4 3-and-outs to start the game. I mean, haven't seen that much at all. And then the fifth drive was one first down and then interception. Just playing lights out defensively. Timely sacks, timely plays, timely PBUs. Great calls by Jesse Minter coming in those situational football, and excited about our team playing complementary football. All three phases really played well today.
Jim, you talked about complementary football. It seems like in the past, Justin's been asked to throw the ball quite a bit, and it seems like this year, through 2 games anyway, that you're really leaning on a more balanced attack and maybe leaning on that running game. Is that been kind of your strategy going into this training camp and into the season?
Well, every game, every game's different. We know that, but it was great to, Justin 70% completion today. Puts the ball on a dime to Q at the beginning. I mean, I think he reminded everybody that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League, and we're gonna lean on both. We're gonna lean on both, and whatever works, whatever we think can work. But there's gonna be opposing wills every single game, every single week. The margin is credit card thin. So it's almost like an opener. Like that was an opener last week. This was an opener. Road opener. Our guys seem to do well with the openers, so let's just turn them all into openers and just keep playing them one game at a time, one play at a time, one game at a time, one day at a time.
Do these JK performances surprise you at all, the stuff he's doing the past 2 games?
It's just thrilling, really, Chris. Completely thrilling. When a player injures himself, Achilles, the ACL, the patella tendon, those real big ones, those long-term injuries that take a long time to rehab, and they're immobile for months. And atrophy occurs just for the normal person to get back to where they can walk without a limp and to be able to function on a day-to-day basis. Takes a lot of rehab for any human being to do that, let alone to get back to being an elite athlete, playing at the highest level of football. I mean, that's grueling. I mean, that's you hit about a 3-month on the back end of those rehabs. That's grueling to try to get from, just to be able to function to play at this elite level, and to watch him come back even stronger, quicker, faster than before the injury. What a testament to his will, and then to have this kind of success. I mean, you don't know when you come back from one of those things what it's going to be like when you actually stick that foot in the ground and there's a 250 or 300 to 350 pound guy, putting all their body weight on you into the tackle with force, because they're big guys moving fast. You just don't know what it's going to be like, or to anchor down in pass protection like he's shown that he can do until you do it. And so it's just incredible, what just a testament to his physical athleticism, plus the grueling rehab he went through, plus the mindset that it takes to be able to do that. Is a lesser man wouldn't, put it that way. A lesser man would have not been able to do what JK's been able to do.
Were you stressed out by the somersault in the end zone?
No.
You liked it? What do you think of it, the flip?
That's something I've never been able to do. I know people can do it, rather easily. Something I always tried to do. Rehearsed it. I've tried to flip off a diving board into water. I've tried to do it off of a trampoline. I only tried it once off just the ground like he did it, and pretty much every time for some reason I stop mid turn. So just cool. I've always admired people that could do that. That's something I'm missing, not getting that last part of it in. But
you mentioned wanting your team to improve a lot from week 1 to week 2. What did you like about the first half? How encouraging was that?
It was really great half, great team play. I mean, great effort again. By the talent and by effort, you will be known as a football player. I've always thought that. I mean, that's biblical to me. That's like a tree shall be known by its fruit. A football player shall be known by his talent and his effort. And our guys continue to be really good at all 3 phases. Just came out ready, came out, hitting on all cylinders, and very, very impressive. Really happy. Really happy that the guys, they just attack it. They attack what's in front of them, the task in front of them. They know it's critical. They know it was critical. It's as important as it gets to what you do on game day.
Jim, how important is it when you talk about having success and practice having success, but then when you actually get out there and win 2 in a row, what does that do for confidence or rhythm or whatever it is that you put into week 3?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know all the answers to those things, and I don't think anybody's gonna really be thinking about it too much. I mean, just take it one day at a time, and keep attacking what you're doing. I mean, high expectations for a day's practice or a day's training or a day's meeting, and then you feel like that training adds up, and then you can trust your training. I think that's how our guys approach it, but they do it like with a joy. There's an energy and a joy about it, which you love to see. You're working hard and having fun doing it. That's really good. That's a great combination.
Jim, the decision to stay in Charlotte this week to practice.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got the connection with Biff.
Yeah.
What do you think of benefits of that work?
Pardon?
What do you think the benefits of staying on the East Coast?
Getting the body clock right, cutting down the travel time, not just in the air, but all the different travel time and the body clock. It's like we'd fly back tonight, and then we'd be getting back on a plane, and practically 4.5 days and flying back. So that's the main reason for doing it. The 10 o'clock West Coast time body clock. Just some of the studies, by people a lot smarter than me have figured out that's a good way to do it. And I think the other thing is, it wouldn't work if people were opposed to it, and our guys just haven't been. They were actually like, hey, let's do that. That'd be fun. One of the players said, and I kind of stole his line the other day, but said, I'll pack the board games and the snacks. I shamelessly took that from that person. Sorry, Justin Herbert. That was Justin's. It was so good, I just had to. But I give full credit to Justin for that. Derwin James said, "Hey, coach, that'd be great. Want to do that? We want to do it. That'd be great team bonding." Rashawn Slater, another captain, said he'd never done that, but he was all for it, and man, it just makes you feel so good, like these guys really enjoy each other's company, and it wouldn't be as good if they didn't, and it wouldn't be possible if people were what's the word, pushback, if people if they didn't want to do it. So not ideal, but let's try to do its best. Best for our players. When it comes to whatever's best for the players. Whatever puts them in the best possible position. Whatever better for their safety and their performance. Then appreciate the Spanos family for doing whatever it takes. To make that happen. That just we know that they got our backs. They got our back, front, and sides. Dean Spanos, John Spanos, A.G. Spanos, Susie Spanos, they got us. They got our front, back, and sides, and we love them for it. And it just makes you wanna like run through the proverbial wall, for our ownership, because they truly care about us, and I think that's another benefit, and we'll get back, get some regrouping, refitting, retooling, get some treatment, and get back to work, because it's going to be, as everybody knows, that's a tough game in Pittsburgh. They're a tough team to beat.